it's me, and welcome back to more Sonic Adventure. Last time, we started in on the Chao world and did the beginner races, and this time, we will be delving further into Chao with the VMU. But before we get to that, there is something I want to point out real quick. And that is, we haven't actually done all of the beginner races. After you get first in all of the courses, it's supposed to unlock a 5th course called the Emerald course. You saw the footage, you know we got first in all of these, and if for some reason it didn't unlock, but I want to make a note of that and tell you it was actually supposed to. It just didn't for some reason. But with that out of the way, I think it's time we shift our gaze over to Chao Adventure on the VMU. Starting off, oh no, Solari, no! Okay, yeah, your Chao trips sometimes, but she's gonna say, let's go to the cliff. Seagull? What is she? Okay, she's excited about the seagulls. Okay, so first things first, I'm using Salvari, and I have at this point maxed out her stats. A Chao's stats max out at 999, and technically, I don't really need to go through Chao Adventure anymore with her because Chao Adventure is a very good way to raise their stats. But I am going to go through it anyways, and I will explain why I'm using Salvari in just a minute. But first of all, I want to go through the menu. Of course, you can see the status. We already went through this. Your Chao can have 3 moods, although to be honest, I have never gotten my Chao below happy. They always just seem to be like in the best mood possible. And then of course they have their HP, which you can battle other Chao, which that's why the HP will go down. But it's not too important, and of course at the top you have their name. And we already went over this. This is their stats. Max is 999. There you go. Then you have your items, which I have a few items that I didn't take out. Okay, we'll go over those at a later point. Here we have a game, which is just a little memory match game. It's your primary way to get items, which I don't like memory match. I am not good at memory match. I have never been good at memory match. I didn't see where any of the other pairs were. That's candy. Wait. No, wait, I found the red apple. Okay, hold on. I know where the red apple is. It's here, right? Yeah, there. 3 strikes, and obviously it's not done. Wait, the candy's right here! Okay, and then this, that's a lolly. One of these is a banana, one's a lolly. Ah, crap, I grabbed the banana. Okay, well, I didn't get it. I am not great at memory match, so you're gonna see me fail that a lot, but that is how you get items. Mating, we already demonstrated in the last video, so you can just plug your VMU up and mate that way. Battle is similar to mating, except you battle the Chao on the other VMU. Owner, this will give you information about the owner. Your Chao will occasionally ask it. We'll go ahead and we'll go through another VMU that doesn't have save data like this on it, just to show how that all looks. But this one's kind of already been filled out a little bit. So, you know, it says your name, your gender, and stuff. We'll go through those things later. Friend, I think this is for data when you're plugged up to another VMU. I'll go ahead and I'll test this out later. Map. This shows where you are and how far in you are. This will be important later on when we go over it, but for right now we can just kind of ignore it. And then of course we have settings. We can turn on or off the sound. If you don't like the annoying little beeps, you can turn it off. Under rewrite, you can change all the stuff you have entered into it. So your Chao, this is some of the questions I'll ask. That's your name, your gender, your favorite color, I guess, date of birth, telephone number, what you like, and your secret. Yeah, your Chao will ask for your telephone number. I'm sorry, I find that kind of creepy. And data doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know why. At the very bottom, we have name, which we have already gone over many, many times. Just allows you to name your Chao. All right, starting off Chao Adventure, we are in the first area, which is the fields. Now, there are 15 different areas, and you will go through them in a choose-your-own-adventure style, where when you come to the end of one, you'll be able to pick between one of 2 areas, and you go through a total of 5 before the adventure is over, and you get to start again. Every area has events you can do and things that you can run into. If you want a full list of all the events and specifically when they happen, I recommend using Chao Island. I'll link it in the description down below. They have a nice guide that goes through the entire place, every single event, what happens, what everything does. This has been very well documented, and I must say I am very surprised and grateful for their work there. Now, the reason we are using Salvari specifically is because she does have such high stats. So right now, Salvari is walking. That's how we're getting through the fields. That uses their run stat. They will go faster through areas like this, depending on their stat. So in some areas like where you're flying through, your Chao will go faster the higher their fly stat is. So that's why we're using Salvari, so that way we can get through this quickly, because to be honest, this takes an awful long time. And we have our first event here. We have a child bully. It'll bring up this little roulette here, and if you don't hit A after a while, it'll just stop automatically. You want to hit A on the blank spots, and your child will just punch the bully. If you get hit, your HP will go down. If your HP reaches 0, your venture goes right back to the beginning. But after you defeat him, you get a treasure chest, and you have one of 3 options you can pick to open it. The chest has a predetermined loot table. You don't know which one you get, but there are 4 total. And just go ahead and pick what you want, and we got a haste nut. Oh, that is really, really good. And your chat will say a little something. Chao, chao, chao. Oh, she is adorable. So, the haste nut. What this will do is when you eat it, it will increase your chow's speed by 2. This means that they will go through the area on the map twice as fast. You can eat as many of these as you want, but they only stack up to 4, so basically just eat only 4 per map. And she fell asleep on a beach ball. That means we hit the halfway point here. And there's also a tree that's like casting a shadow in the middle of the screen. I apologize for this. I'm gonna go ahead and do the little game again. Let me see. Okay, I think I got it. I typically feel like if I can remember 3 pairs, then I can guess the rest. Banana, that's over here, right? No, that's a lolly. Wait a minute, this is the banana, right? Yeah, okay. All right, there we go. I got it. I got it. I missed these so much, but there we go. And we get a plum. All right, cool. A plum will raise your chow's fly stat by 4, which she doesn't really need to eat anything. Her stats are already maxed out, but I want to go over this now. This is the best way, or well, basically the only way to raise your chow stats. Because if you want to max out your chow stats, you are going to be using the VMU. And here is why. So, in the Dreamcast version of the game, an hour in the Chao Garden equals 1 year in your chow's lifespan. In places like DX, that is 3 hours will equal a year. Oh, we got in our chest real quick. Oh, got a lazy nut. Okay. I guess I'll go over the lazy nut in just a second. Oh, serves 'em right! I always hear that in that voice. I don't know why. So, lazy nut. This is a bad item. It is the only bad item in the game. I was afraid we wouldn't be able to show it. It gives this effect, and it just makes your chow fall asleep. That's it. It raises their happiness, though, so if your chow is unhappy, you can go ahead and give it to them. Now, what I was saying about chow aging, of course, chow die or reincarnate when they become about 5 years old. Oh, we found our chest. Salvari, I keep trying to talk about things. Oh, we found our plum. Okay, and she tripped. Okay, where chow trips, just press A. With the Dreamcast version having such a limited amount of time, basically, to raise up your chow to get max stats, it is virtually impossible. On top of that, each animal only raises its stat by basically 1.4. Meanwhile, the fruit, we have seen, raises it by 4. So, yeah, it is a pretty efficient way to go about it. And she wants to know which way to go. I'm just going to let her pick her own path here. This is part of the whole thing where we can go through paths. And we're going to go ahead and decide them later on, but it looks like she went to the woods. I am going to be doing my best to try and show every single area in the game and what happens in them. Now, if I could finally finish this without being interrupted. Nope, I can't. God darn it, Salvari. Okay, got a grape. All right, grapes will raise the run stat by 4. So continuing on, the animals really aren't a very efficient way to raise your chow. Partially because, you know, in the Dreamcast version, there's that glitch where sometimes you go in, wait through that long loading time to get to the Chao Garden, go in there, and then your chow's just not there, so you have to leave and come back for your chow to just magically appear back in, and all the animals you collected will just despawn. You have to go out and do them all again, and after you went so far to get a certain amount of animals, I'm not salty. This totally didn't happen to me a bunch of times when I tried doing it. But either way, the Chao Garden is just not a very good way to raise your chow. It's not going to get it done fast enough before the end of their life. So if you want to max out their stats, you basically have to use the VMU. So, apologies to anyone that emulates the game. And this is another thing I want to bring up very, very quickly, and that is about the VMU batteries. So, if you go into sleep mode, your data is completely saved. But if you're like me, when you're not playing the VMU games, you want to take the batteries out because otherwise it's just going to be a constant drain. It'll slowly drain away these batteries, and button cell batteries are not cheap. So, I want to warn you, if you get your chow stats up and you think, okay, I'm done playing for right now, and you take the batteries out, you will lose your progress in their stats, unless you have come to the end of Chao Adventure. After you get to the end where it says your Chao has reached the goal, that means it has saved physically to the VMU, and your progress in the Chao stats are saved. Oh, we ran into another event. Oh, we're fighting a swim bully. There we go. Okay. Hit him, Silvari. Hit him. Hit him. Yeah! Go, girl, go! And we got... Oh, empty. Okay. That was too easy. If and you say so, girl. If you're in the middle of an area, say you've grinded for like 20 minutes or so to get your Chao stats up and decide you're done, don't take the battery out. If you really want to just take the batteries out because you're not going to play for a little bit, put your Chao back in the Dreamcast and then back in the VMU. That will go ahead and save their stats. I am saying this as someone who did not know this when I first started grinding on the VMU and lost a whole bunch of progress. So please, take it from me. Now I think I got all the big stuff out of the way, I'm going to continue doing this little mini game. I think I caught this, and then the banana is down here. Another apple, and another apple! Cool, and we got a cherry, and that will raise your Chao's power stat by 4. You can kind of see how these fruits correspond to the colors. So like cherry, which is red, raises power. Plums, which are purple, raises fly. Grapes, could be green grapes, raises run. You can kind of keep that as a way to remember it. And I want to bring this up too, you can only hold a maximum of 8 items. Technically, the items are supposed to replace like the top of the list or the bottom of the list when you fill up and you get a new item. But in my experience, that hasn't happened. I just haven't received the new items. I know I've specifically maxed them out and tried to check, and nothing seemed to change. That's not what any of the wikis say, but that is just my experience from it so far. Another thing I want to bring up is that these nuts and berries that we have been collecting can actually be brought back into your Chao garden. So if you don't use them when you bring your Chao back into the garden, it will spit out these nuts and berries, and you can give them to your Chao then, and I believe that they will raise their stats, but certain ones will have other effects. Now we've come to another crossroad. Which way should I go? We're gonna let her go to the waste or cliff, whatever she wants to do. Where do you want to go, Silvari? Oh, we went to the cliff. Cool. Of course, this one's based on power stat because it's climbing, but a couple of these have different effects in the garden, such as the lazy nut in the garden will make your Chao very, very unhappy. It's also very interesting to see them all with their own specific little model in the game. Okay. Once I didn't see that at all. No, that's the pear. God darn it. I always mix up the apple and the pear. Wait, there's the apple. Then is this a pear? Yes, it is. Okay, I think this one is a banana. That's a red apple. Over here? No, that's candy. They're both filled in. It's hard to tell. Wait, was this a lolly then? No, I was right. That was a banana. I always get them mixed up. Oh, wait, that was the lolly. No, I didn't want to click that. Okay, yeah, the D-pad, I will say, leaves a few things to be desired. I didn't see anything. Sorry, Silvari. No, there's something right here that, what? Wait, which one was the lolly? I just saw it a second ago. No, it wasn't. This is why I suck at memory match. I have the memory of like a freaking gopher. I don't know, do gophers have good memories? Oh, she's slipping. Oh, I didn't even notice. I was too busy thinking about gophers. Oh, I'm so sorry, Silvari. Oh, and we reached another bully. We reached a fly bully. Cool. Yeah, each type of Chao has a different look. Oh, and I missed. That's what happens when you miss your punch. Your Chao just kind of fall. And the AI can miss, too. It misses pretty frequently, too. Another thing I want to bring up. The higher your power stat, the more empty boxes you have that you can possibly click on. So if your Chao has a lower power stat, there'll just be one box. So yeah. Oh, another empty chest. Come on now. Justice always triumphs, if and you say so, girl. Something that you probably are noticing, and that I guess I should bring up after all this time, is that the VMU doesn't have a backlight. And I apologize for your struggling to see this screen. I I am trying here, but the sun keeps moving behind the trees and casting shadows on the screen, and I miss the days we have now where everything has a backlight. I mean, how did we ever live through these times with no backlight? Oh, and she meets a friendly bird! Okay, I think I got it. Sweet, I memorized 4 patterns. That's awesome. Where the heck is this lolly? That's a banana. And yes, I got an item! Sweet, we got a lemon, and that, of course, I didn't mention it before. Lemons, yellow, raise swim stat by 4. That is great. Well, I mean, not really. I don't really need my swim stat raised because it's all maxed out. But keep going, Salvari. Oh, we found a chest too. Let's see, and lazy nut. How many of these do I freaking have now? Oh my gosh. No, I'm just gonna go ahead, Salvari, eat them. Whenever you eat them, your Chao will just go into the little animation they do at the middle of the stage. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. When your Chao does stop and like says hi to a friendly bird or sleeps on a beach ball, that's a sign that you are halfway through the map. And that is why I said the map would be a little more important, because every event happens at a certain mile mark. Or is meters. Are those meters or miles? You know, they're probably meters. That if my Chao was walking 94,000 miles, I would have something to say. 94,000. Oh my god. No, not 94,000. 9,400. Oh my god. If they were walking 94,000 miles. Oh no, that would be terrible. A mountain. They're climbing a cliff 94,000 miles in the air. Wow. Okay. Pear. 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 I need to find the banana. Crap. Okay, well, they weren't next to each other. Haha, process of elimination. Oh, I did it. And we got a plum. Great, I was hoping for a new item. I am gonna say, I do wish there were more games that your Chao could play, because it is a little bit boring only having one game, and it's not even a very good game. But at the same time, it's this little VMU. You don't have a whole lot you can really stick on it, I suppose. I mean, these things have like less than a gigabyte of memory. I think they're like 100-something megabytes. You know, I wonder if someone could, like, technically pull apart a VMU and, like, ulcer the memory with, like, a modern-day micro SD card or something, and then we just have VMUs that can play stuff like this, but also hold all of our saves. I wonder if someone can do that. Probably not. The memory's probably, like, soldered on. It's not something like, oh, here, stick an SD card in it or something. But that would be cool if we could do that. There we go. Okay. And then process of elimination, because these weren't right next to each other. Haha! Did it without any hints! Any hints? No, kind of. Not any hints, no mistakes. I say that as I keep making mistakes in my speech. Got another haste nut though. I don't actually recommend using haste nuts if you're near the end of a map, because the effects of things like haste nuts, where they raise your speed, only last until the end of the map. Once you get to the next map, then it goes ahead and ends. And we ran into Tails! And Tails will go ahead and give your Chao a little fruit, but it doesn't actually appear in inventory. It just actually raises your fly stat by 10. I completely forgot that we meet Tails here. But okay, we've already run into the end. Let's see, which way should I go? We can go to the desert, the trees, or either. So I'm gonna let her pick. Because like I said, our first run through, I'm not too concerned about going through repeat areas. And we went to the big tree. Okay, yeah. That's another thing. They sometimes give like a little abbreviated names, but you can see the full name right here. But now I'm gonna use this haste nut because now I'd like to go a little bit faster. Your Chao's animation won't actually speed up. It just changes like the speed that it registers in the little map area in progress. Oh no, she's slipping and falling! No, don't fall! Don't fall to your death, sweetheart. Oh my god, I just got another one with no mistakes. Now he's guessing throughout all of it. Another haste nut. I'm gonna just go ahead and use that one, actually. Because like I said, they stack up to 4, and I would like to go fast. When you actually get like 4 under your belt, your Chao blazes through an area in like 1 minute. It is so freaking great and hilarious at the same time. Just like, wow, you're kicking. Oh, another friendly bird! See, halfway point already. We've been in this area like 2 minutes. That's another thing. Chao Adventure kind of takes a while to go through. Typically, even though Salvari's stats are really, really high, it'll take about 45 minutes to go through one entire run-through of it. Lots of that time is spent, you know, doing the mini-games, but you do the mini-games so you can get things like haste nuts and raise your Chao stats, which is the main reason you'd be playing this to begin with. And we ran into another swim bully? Oh no, I missed the punch. Oh no. And Salvari oh, she got hit. Oh, poor baby. Okay, well, this is actually a time for me to actually go through and explain a little bit of how HP works and just show she's missing a little bit of HP. And we got a lemon. Cool. Says that was too easy. But yeah, if I go, you can see she now has 37 HP instead of 38. It's not a big deal. And we've already reached the end. See how fast I go with 2 haste nuts? So we can go the shrine, river, or either. I'm going to let her pick once again, because I want to see all the endings. And she went to the river! Oh, I like their little swimming animation. That is so cute, like swimming through the woods. I actually, you know what, I think this might be one of my favorite visual areas in the game. Okay, now there's simple layout, and we get a life nut. Okay, so I want to go ahead and show Salvari is still missing 1 HP. And I have a life nut right here. This is actually kind of what I think is one of the more useless items. It's a recover. So you can see now her HP is maxed back out. It's just to fill back out your HP. And you might think that's very useful, but at the same time, when your Chao takes a hit, they don't lose a whole lot of HP. And seemingly when they get in another fight, their HP maxes right back out. So you don't really have anything to worry about as far as things like that go. And we run into a child bully here in the river at like the last area. And we get our lazy nut. Oh my god, there's times I go through so many times and I don't get a single lazy nut, and now I'm getting them out the wazoo. I mean, I want to show them. But life nuts actually do have a purpose outside of Chao Adventure. If you remember in things like DX, you have that little heart-shaped fruit. Well, that's what this life nut is. You can take it to your garden, feed it to your Chao, and it will put them in mating season, basically, and they can make an egg. However, I tried to mess around a little bit with that, and I got, like, nowhere. It is so hard to get them to actually make an egg. You have no idea. But I ran into another child bully. Wow, you guys are everywhere. Okay, take the middle one. A grape. Okay, at least that's better. Serves them right. There she goes. In case you are wondering, your Chao only moves if you are literally sitting there watching them. When you're playing stuff like this little mini game, they don't actually move at all. So yeah, basically you could just set your VMU down and wait for a lot of things. I don't know why I grabbed that candy. I didn't know where it was, but now I do. Ha 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 ha! I feel like a genius every time I play Memory Match because I know I'm terrible at it and I get an item I don't even need, for crying out loud. Oh, finally a battle with another child bully. There are a lot of children being bullies here. Let's go for number 1. A grape. Cool. Chao, Chao, Chao! Oh, Chao are so adorable and the little noises they make. Oh no, she's drowning. I was waiting for that. Your Chao's animation for tripping here is freaking drowning. Don't drown, Salvari. We love you. Nope, apples and pears. Gosh darn it. They looked so similar. This is the banana, right? No, it's not. I would have been wrong anyways. And that, okay, well, I mean, I matched it with something that was completely shaded anyways. Can't that count? Can't that... All this is doing is showing how bad I am at Memory Match. Oh, and she stops to play with it. That's supposed to be a dolphin, but it looks like a tuna to me. So, seeing as we're almost done, I'm just gonna let her eat the Chao Nut to go ahead and show what it does here. And that will raise all stats by 4. The Chao Nut, if you are purely going to raise your Chao stats and you don't really care about, like, finishing Chao Adventure, you're not worried about your batteries dying or anything, then that is the item you want. That is, like, obviously the best item, next to the Haste Nut. Come on. That's another thing. The A button is not it's not very responsive a lot of the times, so I run into problems like that. Got our plum. Can we please Justice always triumphs. Yes, I want the last freaking nut. Yeah, candy was right here. I know one's an apple, one's a pear. There's the pear. There's your apple. Boom. Do I get the star nut? No. I like these layouts where everything is right next to each other. Star nut! Finally! Okay, well, it's kind of useless to use this right here, but I'm gonna use it to show it off anyways. This will increase your punch power by 2. Of course, it only lasts in the area. After you get to the next area, it wears off. And these don't stack like the haste nuts do, but basically, as you can imagine, it just makes it so your Chao hits for double damage in fights. This means we run into another child bully, we can one-shot it. Oh no! Beating up the children! Oh my god, we're gonna get to show it. There, she has one shot at a baby. Oh my god, that's what they do. So they're nice for that, but aside from that, they don't have a whole lot of purpose. And serves them right. And we got a treasure chest here. And a cherry. Cool. Go ahead and eat your cherry, because we don't really need it. Man, the river is chocked full of so much more stuff than I thought it was. I honestly never go to the river, but this is a great place to head to, honestly. And another child. Oh no, it's a speed type. Oh wow, we're fighting a speed type bully. Oh, come on, I hit that earlier. There we go. All right, we defeated the speed bully, and we get a grape. Silvari is strong. Oh, you are such a doll. Eat your grapes. I like how it's not even plural grapes. It's just a singular grape. Yes, eat your singular grape. And I'm curious, we should be at the end. I was just about to check the map. Yep, there we go. We reached the goal. It says Silvari reached the goal. That was easy. And then, of course, all the progress you made towards your Chao stats is saved, and you have to re-enter Chao Adventure, and she tripped again. Let's go to the desert. Dessert? Ah! Wait a minute, that's a desert, not dessert. Wow, okay, I really can't read. Now to see the other path, let's go to the desert. And yeah, little nod. Okay, we're going to the desert. The desert looks pretty interesting, although there's some awfully tiny camels. And I'm gonna go ahead and I stocked up on some haste nuts. So you go ahead and we are going to move at some super speed. The desert, as you can expect, is really freaking empty. That's the halfway point. Nothing has happened. And here's the treasure chest. You see how fast we're going through here? And got a lemon. And it's over already. Ciao! Which way should I go? And we are going to go to the shrine because we didn't go there before, so now it is time to go to the shrine. So I think there is some decent pixel art in this. I think the Chao actually look adorable and there's some cute sprites. The shrine, I think, is one of the worst looking areas in the game. I know what they were going for, but it looks like your Chao is walking on nothing. Yeah, eat your haste nuts, Silvari. We're gonna go through this quickly. And we meet Knuckles! As you can expect, he raises your Chao's power stat by 10. Oh, we have a swim bully. And I missed the timing. Great, okay. And for defeating it, let's see what we get. Plum. I want more haste nuts. Halfway point. Sleeping on a beach ball in a shrine. Perfect thing to do. And a fight with a fly bully. All right, cool. Punch him. Miss. Sweet. Can I get a haste nut, please? I would like a haste nut. Another lemon. Okay. And a fight with a run bully. And that is actually our last event for the shrine I missed. All done. Can I get our haste nut? Chao nut. I mean, that's a good item, but... And that is the end! You can go through these really quickly with haste nuts. Do you see why I like them so much now? So Silvari finally reached the goal. But now I'm lost. Now to check out our other option where we have the Oasis. And just like before, I am going to chug some haste nuts. Because my sunlight is fading fast. Oh, and we run into a fight with a fly bully. Okay. And what do we get? Lazy nut. And she stopped to play with a dolphin. We're already at the midway point. Oh, we're in a fight with a power bully. Go ahead, throw a punch. Dude, great. Okay, well, he's not a lazy nut. And a treasure chest, which has a lemon. Sweet. It's funny, everything in the Oasis is in the second half. Like, there's absolutely nothing in the first half. I don't know why they spaced it out like that, but they did. Oh, and we have another fight already. It's another power bully. The power and speed types look extremely similar in this sprite work, and I don't know why. And we win. What do we get? Haste nut. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this now. I mean, I could save the item. Yeah, that was actually really, really pointless, because we're already here at the end. But I mean, I could have saved it if I wanted to. Silvari is exhausted. Oh. Now at the end of the woods, we finally get to go down a new path. Let us go to the waste. Yeah, let's go on a walk. Going to the wasteland, and it's a little flying area with cow skulls and mountains, and let's just pop a haste nut. And already reached some turbulence and can't fly. Oh, it's not looking good for those little Chao. Oh, and oh, it's okay. It's fine. And, oh, another fight with a swim bully. Why is there a swim bully? Why is there anyone in this wasteland? That is a very, very good question anyone should be asking. And haste nut. Let's go. That was too easy. I don't care. I got a haste nut, so I'm happy. Because I'm doing this before I even have any breakfast, and it's been like 4 hours, and I am starving. Oh, and she fell asleep. What a place to sleep in a wasteland filled with skulls and everything. And we got another fight with another swim bully. I'm seriously curious why they picked certain Chao to go in the places they did. I mean, if anything, I would think a fly Chao would be here because, you know, we have to fly over it. It takes the fly stat. I want another haste nut. Can I get another? No. And your Chao meets Sonic. That is some, I'm sorry, the sprite work for the characters in this game are not great. I apologize, but Sonic will raise your Chao's run stat by 10, as you imagine he would. And which way should I go? Let us go to the jungle, because that is one we haven't been to yet. So yeah, here we go, Chao, and right away we're gonna pop another haste nut. Let's do it. I didn't quite get as many haste nuts as I possibly could have. I mean, I tried. Guys, I was grinding trying to get those haste nuts, and the game was just like, here's another plum. Here's another plum. Here's another. And we got another treasure chest. Okay, first one, let's go. Get it, Chao nut. Why can't these like all just have haste nuts? I just want to go fast. I mean, I play Sonic games a lot. What do you expect? I want to go fast. Oh, and she fell asleep on a beach ball. Fight with a speed bully. Here we go. Oh, come on. I got the timing right on that, I swear. Haste nut, haste nut, haste nut, haste nut. Ah! I am so happy about that. And another chest. Haste nut, haste nut, haste lemon. Just a lonely walk in the jungle. Oh, okay, we're at the end, because I was like, when are we gonna get to the end? Chao, which way should I go? We only have one place left to be on this side of the map, and that is the cave. So let us embark. And as always, haste nut. Interesting little area flying through, and there's some bats. I wish the bats would like fly along with you. That would be cool, but it's kind of bland. And we meet Amy. Does she look different here than in the game? I think she does. That looks a lot more like Rosie the Rascal than Amy Rose, you know. But she doesn't actually raise your Chao's stats. She will fully heal your Chao. So she is kind of useless. Sorry, Ames. And halfway point, Chao just falls asleep. And we get to fight with a power bully. Ooh, there we are. Haste nut, haste nut. Oh, I was hopeful. Oh, and she hit turbulence again in a cave. And here is our next power bully fight. This time I have had a star nut. Oh, we got another star nut to replace the one we used. Okay. And we reached the end. Goal! Salvari reached the goal. Now take me home. Oh, Salvari. Poor baby. Now at the end of the fields, it's time to go down our last possible route. So we are going to the beach. And this is a nice little place. Salvari wanted to go here a while ago, and she wanted to go here earlier. So here it is. You got little seashells and the waves, and she just walks along the beach, and what do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna pop a haste nut. What else do we do? Oh, we have a fight with a swim bully. Well, it's early on. Salvari just owns him. Haste nut, plum. Okay, so I think it probably is a good time to finally bring up the loot tables. And of course, all this data is from Chao Island because they are awesome, and I don't know where else you could find information like this. But the 4 loot tables, you could have one is a haste nut, lemon, and a lazy nut. The second one's a life nut, empty, and plum. Third one is star nut, grape, lazy nut. And the fourth one is Chao nut, cherry, and empty. So those are the possible loot tables for every chest. Speaking of which, plum. Oh, next way. Which way should I go? We are going to go to the ocean and eat a haste nut. Why not? Also with chests, I would like to bring up your Chao's mood, and actually, it does kind of matter. Like I said, I haven't even been able to get any of my Chao out of a happy mood. They're always seeming pretty happy. So when your Chao is in a normal mood, when it goes up to a treasure chest, it has the ability to detect which option is the bad option, aka the lazy nut or empty. Interesting, but I haven't been able to find that, and it looks like we're probably not going to see that because Salvari is just always happy. She's just our happy little girl. Oh, we have another chest, and lazy nut. And she's stopping to play with a friendly dolphin again. Since I've talked about the aesthetic of every other place, the ocean is a pretty cool place. Watch out for the jellyfish, Salvari. Those aren't fun. Don't hit a jellyfish. And we meet Big the Cat! Of course, he raises your Chao swim stat by 10. But I have a funny little story. So when I first started doing this, I was not really intending to go ahead and show all the areas. But we're going to go to the city real quick. The city's probably my favorite place to go. When Salvari met Big the Cat, just watch the footage.
What? I'm sorry, wait, what? Did Big just turn her away? Salvari? He was gonna give you 10 swim points. Why did you walk away? Why are you doing this? You pick. You bad child. My God.
Yeah, she just turned away and I checked her stats. She did not get plus 10 swim. I don't know what happened. She's like, oh, hi, Big. Nope. Anyways, welcome to the city. I like the little aesthetic, and the city actually has a ton of events, which reminds me, we need to actually pop a star nut because we're gonna be doing some brawls here. And of course, hey Snut, we've got another fight on our hands against a fly type. Now it makes sense, we're flying over the city and we're fighting a fly type. All right, we win. Take a look. Lemon. And we have another fight against another fly type. They are all over the place. I told you, the city has a lot of events to do. And let's see, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Cherry. And she fell asleep again. Wake up. Hey, Snut. Hey, yes! And we've got one last place to go. We are going to go to the tower. This, of course, is another little climbing map. And it's pretty minimalist as far as the design goes, but it's interesting. Like, oh, hi, I'm in the city. I'm just gonna go climb the frickin' Eiffel. You know what? It's totally the Eiffel Tower. Salvari is climbing the Eiffel Tower. Now we are immediately, once again, oh no. Oh, we have one haste nut left, or left haste nut. And need a star nut too. We could use the extra power. That makes her stop to look at birds. There's birds on the Eiffel. Oh, she's slipping. Oh, we have a fight and fly Chao. Okay, this one makes sense because we're in the air. We're flying around. Yeah, get him, Salvari. Take this one. Plum, okay. And we meet E102 Gamma. It's nice, however, he does absolutely nothing. Some people have said that, oh, he gives your Chao ×2 speed, but that has been debunked. That's unfortunate. Perhaps he was meant to do something and was just never programmed right or forgotten about. I could believe it, to be honest. Oh, and birdies again! Halfway point. We've got to fight with a run bully. Oh my God, he's Sonic. He's going so fast, he ran up the tower. I'm starting to try and find reasons that we're fighting these types of Chao in these certain areas that we are. So we're gonna get haste nut. Woo! Well, this is our last run through, so we might as well just use it. It's kind of pointless to eat it. I wouldn't eat it if it wasn't like the last area. I mean, okay, I want to keep in mind, you keep your items when you finish. So say we finish and we still have a couple of berries left. Next time we start, we still have those couple of berries. That's kind of obvious by the fact that's how we started this whole thing, but I still want to make that clear. And we fight, ooh, is this a power bully, I believe? I think so. Oh, a life nut, cool. And goal! Look, I was right, it is the Eiffel Tower. See, Salvari reached the goal. Sassy, what's next? Aw, baby. So now I want to show what happens if you lose a fight. I'm just in the field area and I have Raven because Raven is weak. These fights are legitimately hard to lose, I swear. I think each punch only does 1 HP, and Raven, I believe, has 20 HP, so he has to get hit 20 times. We don't hit that child very much for them to go down, but it would have been impossible for us to get Salvari taken down by a child. And there, the child won, Raven lost. I'll win next time. And if we go down to map, we are all the way back at the beginning. Now, I'm also disappointed this never happened. I tried setting the clock so it would. However, sometimes on the hour, your Chao will give a new message to you. But like I said, the Chao never had anything to say that was on the hour, which is kind of sad. They have a few interesting things they like to talk about. Even then, it seems to be random if they will even talk on the hour. So, yeah. So, now that I have 2 VMUs with batteries in it, I think it is time we show off the battle. It's really not that interesting. Do not disconnect. This screen on this VMU is a lot more green than this one. But okay, please disconnect. And you get a roulette. You can see who is way more powerful here. But wow, she is like not even doing a whole, oh my god. She is beating him up. Oh my goodness. Look at the children fighting. Yeah, I have sound off for this one, by the way, if you're curious about that. Salvari and Goldie. Salvari might actually kill him. You know what? Let's see what happens when a Chao reaches 0 HP, huh? I mean, it's obvious Goldie's not gonna be able to take Salvari down. Oh yeah, and you do get a treasure chest for defeating someone on VMU, so if you're trying to grind treasure chests and for some reason you were just really, really, really bad at the memory match game, that is something you can do. Oh boy, Goldie's going down over here, isn't he? Wait, his HP just went back up to full. What? Salvari's turn is like never gonna freaking end. Yeah, see, this is why you want a higher power stat when it comes to fighting, because you get more places to hit. This is gonna take a while. Literally, she keeps hitting him and he's not even losing HP anymore. Wow, you physically cannot lose this. This is actually pathetic. Of all the people to fight, why did I fight Salvari? Why did I think this was a good idea? Why didn't I put the batteries in Raven's VMU? Finally, she's been defeated, and okay, you can have a lemon for that. That was shut up, Goldie. You are lying through your little teeth. Eat your lemon. Chao, tell me, friend, secret. It's a secret. Don't pout at me like that. I'm not gonna tell you a secret because it's a secret. And I guess we will end this off here in the VMU section with attempting to get an Onyx Chao. For real this time, and not a Bronze Chao. I've actually got the correct children this time. And if you're curious, you cannot breed a Chao until they evolve at least once. When they've evolved once, that's when they are considered an adult. If you do this and you connect the VMUs, it will say Chao is still a child and you will not be able to breed them. This baby is also going to have stupidly high stats because of Salvari. Oh boy. Well, there they are. They have their beautiful little eggs. Now I'm curious, if I go to friends, oh, here I come, Sassy! And yeah, it says Sassy, female. So I guess you do have to at least link up and do something with the VMU in order for them to be registered as a friend. So we go into Sassy. You can see what I entered in case you're curious. You can see my date of birth, my telephone number I entered. 1-800-NO. Why do they ask for your phone number? I'm not gonna give it to you. Chao asked me what I like, so I just said Xenoblade. It doesn't even fit here. Secret? None. I'm not a secretive person. And then you can see, I guess, the time on the VMU. So, there. And that's Salvari. That was the Chao. Oh, I didn't notice if you go into the status too, you can see there is an egg in the VMU. That is very interesting. So I think that comes to the close of the VMUs. That was a lot to cover, but we got it all. Now we're back in the game and it's time to see, did we get an Onyx Chao? So the egg is silver. I know that the Bronze Chao came in a gold egg. Does the Onyx Chao come in a silver egg? Please tell me this is it. Nope. Wow. This looks like a happy Salvari. Oh, what a shame. Okay, let me get the other VMU. Okay, Raven just has a regular egg. It's probably just a regular Chao, ain't it? And it is a regular Chao. Well, I'm gonna do some more breeding. Hold on. Alright, now let's try this again. Oh my god. I already know what Chao that's gonna be. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe we'll have better luck with Raven. Did Raven get shiny egg? Oh god, did we get another? I hope one of these is an Onyx Chao. It might come in a black egg. That's a possibility. We don't know. I mean, nope, we just... Oh, that guy's upset. I woke you nicely. Don't need to be upset. Well, great. Now I'm gonna have to... You guys realize how annoying it is to get rid of Chao in this game, don't you? Ah! Ah, Chao! Someone just come in a silver egg! Oh my god! No, get out of here. Shoo! Look at him! He's... Salvari, just... Emotionless ball. Aww. Baby. Okay, these guys, they're gonna have to to go. I haven't said this, but it is so annoying how you get rid of Chao in this game. Do you know how you have to get rid of a Chao? You have to put them in the VMU, then get out of the game, go into the VMU in the Dreamcast menu, and physically erase the data. You have to do that. And then, if you have more Chao to get rid of than you have VMUs, well, you're making multiple trips through long load times. So that's fun. But since we've hatched all these eggs, I do want to mention real quick, there is a limit to how many Chao you can put in a garden. You can only put 8. Why did you just fly? Why did you? Oh my god, I've never seen a Chao fly in this game. You are precious. Look at the purple wings! Okay, you all know exactly what's coming. Another naming contest for this little guy. So go ahead and leave your name suggestions in the comments down below. There is a 7-character limit because that's the amount of characters that's supported by the game. And you can also suggest an animal to give this little guy if you so please. You can suggest as many names as you like, and the voting will close 1 week after this video gets posted. So go ahead and write in, that'll be fun. What are you doing? Oh my god, they're both doing it. What the heck? Dude! Okay, now there is one more thing I want to go over with the VMU and how it interacts with the game. So I want to start by getting Raven out here. I know this isn't his garden, we're just gonna use it because the egg carrier garden is kind of annoying. And out pops a bunch of fruit. So off camera, I went and I got some fruit. Don't touch it, little guy. Let's get Salvari. And between the two of them, I got every single fruit. A couple more life nuts. But, oh, you just ate my only haste nut! No, Salvari, stop! Stop, you ate my only haste nut! I wanted to show the graphic! Wow, Salvari, that's, no, don't eat this! No! Dude! You're not even supposed to be here! Bad baby! You ate, do you know how long it took me to get all this fruit? Do you know? Yeah, cry about it. Wow, okay, the haste nut that you didn't get to see looks like a pea pod. And no! Wow, you just ate that. Okay. That was a star nut or a lazy nut. They share the exact same graphic, so I'm not sure which. The star nut and haste nut have no effect in the garden, and the lazy nut just makes them tired and unhappy. This here, this one is, the blue one here, stop it. The blue one here, okay, this is the lemon. Here you go. I believe these have the exact same effects that they do in the VMU, where they'll just raise their stats. And this, of course, is the plum. And we got the cherry here. Now, this actually kind of looks like a giant cherry, so good on them. And then this, I was wrong. It's not green grapes, but still, it should be. So here we go. And the life nuts. This can induce garden breeding. So you probably recognize this as being something that was also put in SA2 and is in SADX. Now, this will get Salvari maybe in the mood. Do you want to... You're just gonna eat both of them. No, don't eat both of them. Salvari. No, you don't eat it either. You're a baby. You are a baby. Go away. Oh, there. Why are you doing this? Go away, child. What? I know it's Salvari's kid, so that's why it has its high stats. Go away. I'm trying to show breeding. Where is Raven? Oh my god. Wow, I can't believe these Chao just like freaking stole all my fruit. Don't even get near this life nut. Don't you dare. There you go, Raven. I think they just have to actually finish it. The one that finishes it gets the effect, I believe. But it's not happening to them, it seems. Oh, you know what? I bet they can't make an egg because the garden is full. Oh, well, hold on a sec. Let me just take care of that real. Come here. You are going to go in here, and you're going to stay in here. It didn't even cross my mind that we reached the garden limit, but we did. That could be plain important fact. Oh my god, she didn't travel with me. Are you kidding me? You know, this is why I don't want kids. See how much of a pain they are? They just like vanish out of your arms, and you can't do a thing about it, can you? No, they make sure of that. There, stay. Oh, there we go. Yep, that was it. Now you see Raven's blooming flowers around him, and he is ready to make an egg. And, oh, Salvari is too, all the way over here. Well, let me put them together. I don't think they both need to be in this breeding stage to make an egg. Only one does, but we'll see. Wow, rejected. Wow. Oh, that. Oh, wow, that just happened. Salvari, don't fall off the cliff. I still need you for those jewel races. What, did they make another Onyx Chao? Can they make another Onyx Chao? No, it's just a regular. I don't know what they actually can make breeding in the garden. I assume it's the same thing, but Salvari still's ready to breed. So let's try this again. Do I just have to touch them? Yeah, I do. Oh, okay, that is very, very weird. Could I get an Onyx Chao out of this? Oh, egg? Okay. My curiosity's just peaked on this because I have no idea how this works. If this is an Onyx Chao, then possibly. But, will it? Nope. Well, you... That's my mood on this whole thing, honestly. After all of that, that is it for this part. So, next time, we will be delving into the jewel races and getting 130 emblems, as well as going over the online. So I'll see you in the next one. Later!
Just remember, no fighting.